Okay, you guys, so here is my next video on things you can do to be healthy while we are spending some extra time at home. And this has to do with what we are putting in our mouth. You know, I constantly get from my clients that, you know, they're not happy with this part of their body. You know, they're not happy with the size of their body. And I think what we need to think about is truly what are we putting in our bodies that is dictating the size of our body. So any weight training you do is going to dictate the shape of your body. Any eating you do is going to dictate the size. So that being said, I wanted to give you guys just a heads up today on some of the things that I include into my daily life, into how I eat. You know, often I've been told that, you know, I eat weird, or, you know, I don't eat like normal people. And you guys, what is normal? If you want to be a certain way, if you want to look a certain way, if you want to feel a certain way, then there's specific steps and specific things you need to be doing in order to get there. So, you know, there's always going to be the outliers. There's always going to be those people, and we all know them. They get to eat whatever they want and they never seem to gain an ounce. And then there's going to be those people that just barely look at food and they put on a pound. So, you know, most people fall somewhere in between that. And usually when people are struggling to get their body exactly where they want, it really comes down to what you are putting in your body. I think back several years ago when I was helping somebody lose 30 pounds, and it all came down to food. They did not read labels. They did not know what they were putting in their body. They would think, oh, it says chicken, and it was a chicken pot pie. And, you know, that would seem common sense to most, but people just, they are not reading food ingredients. They're not reading food labels. And for the most part with my diet, I eat simple things. I don't eat a lot of processed foods or a lot of things that have a lot of ingredients in them. So when I eat something, it's like, oh, it's just one item. So if I eat a protein, it's like, oh, it's chicken, oh, it's beef. It's not, you know, coated with all this other stuff that I'm trying to decipher between whether I should eat it or not eat it. So today I just wanted to give you some ideas so that you aren't going completely off the rails while you are either one, spending some extra time at home, or two, working from your home. Because even myself, I notice when I am at home, I tend to gravitate and walk to the pantry more often than I would if I was, you know, when I'm at work. It's easy to eat well because I'm only able to eat what I bring with me. So there's not a lot of time when I'm at work to, you know, go get something. I don't have that sort of schedule where I can, you know, go get something and come back, eat it. And so it just, whatever I bring with me is what I eat for the day. And so usually I try to just, you know, bring the healthiest options or the best options that I know are going to help me on the path of continuing with my goal of staying lean and feeling good. So for starters, I will just give you today probably about, you know, just a few items that from your shopping cart that, you know, can help you stay lean. I don't think there's any reason why you should be gaining weight during this COVID-19 thing where people are staying at home more. And yeah, I don't even want to give energy to that. You have every ability, and there's no reason why your goals still aren't possible, even if you aren't able to go to the gym as often. Because again, remember, size is dictated by what you're putting in your mouth. Shape is dictated by the exercises that you're doing. So for starters, well, I do have more items that when I was at Costco, I did purchase. So these are just going to be items from my shopping cart that I tend to eat on a daily basis. The first one is pistachios. I buy them already shelled, and I know that for some, I've talked to clients and they say they buy the unshelled ones because they eat less. And I will say, yeah, when we eat these ones, this tends to make me want to eat more because they're easier to get to. And it's real easy. I mean, a serving on here is, what's a serving on here? A serving on here is 1 ounce. So, it's really hard to measure that. People don't want to measure that. So I tend to, I'll pour some in a little bit of like 1/3 of a cup. And then usually what'll happen is I'll usually eat 1 to 2 servings of these. And then I know I have to put them away. I mean, so there has to be some sort of self-control when you buy stuff like this. It's real easy to open this bag and just continue eating, and all of a sudden you're thinking, what am I doing? And then you think, I'm eating too much, and then you've ate too much, and you've eaten too much, and there's no going back. So be mindful of how much you're putting in your body, because 1 serving of this, and I hate telling people they have to eat a specific number of calories, but you have to be aware of the amount you are putting in your body. And about a serving of this is about 200 calories. So if you are going to eat that, just know that 1 to 2 servings, if you're on, say, trying to stick to, say, 12 to 1400 calories a day, and you've eaten 400 calories of this, well, then you have to add that into the mix of how much you're eating. So this is a really good snack. It helps you stay satiated. There's a good amount of fat in this. Do not include this as a protein. There is protein in here, but don't use this as your protein source. People always say, well, is almonds a good protein? No, it's a fat. So it's a good source of fat. But if you want to get some good protein, then you can use things such as, and I'm not vegan. I have actually eaten vegetarian, and I did do vegan several years back just to try it. And I'm not going to say it's bad. I'm not going to say it's good. It's all comes down to what you want to do, and I am choosing not to do that. So these snacks today are not going to be for those who are choosing to eat vegetarian or choosing to eat a vegan lifestyle. This is a protein item that I purchase and that I eat whenever I just need a quick snack. So this is it is just beef. I mean, I often struggle because I love beef jerky, but when I tend to look at the back of it, there's usually lots of sugar that comes along with that. And so I will, even though I love beef jerky, I don't want to buy it because I don't want the added sugar in my diet. So this was one that I'm not sure when Costco started carrying this, but it was a lifesaver for me when they did start carrying this. And now I buy it whenever I'm there. I just get a few bags, and I use this as a snack, and it's just a really good way to get in some protein. So this is another good protein. A third item that I like to purchase is I ordered this. You can order this online. You can also buy this at Costco. I was so happy when they finally started getting this in, because it's a lot less expensive this way for you to purchase it at Costco. If you buy it online, it's going to be, probably $40 some would be my guess. And if you buy it at Costco, it's probably going to be about $20 something. So anyways, this is a great way to get protein. I have recommended this to not only all my clients, but to my family. This helps your skin, this helps your hair, this helps your nails. I mean, everything grows better when you decide to take some collagen and put this in your diet. So this is a good way to curb sweets, add more protein into your diet. And I'm not saying eat a high protein diet, you guys. Like, that's not what I'm saying. It's just when we eat proteins, it allows our body to feel more satiated. So this is a good way to get some protein. So sometimes when I'm just thinking, oh, I may not be getting enough in my diet with just all my food, then I add some of this. So yeah, so here's another great item. One that I recently started adding back into my diet, a protein I started adding back in, was egg whites. I'm not saying eggs are bad, they're not. I just don't want to cook them. I'm lazy. So what I do is, these are 100% egg whites, and these are available at Costco. I know I feel like I'm doing a plug right now for Costco, which I'm not. It's just, it's easy for me to shop there. It seems like once you're a member for life. They kind of get you with those golden handcuffs of having a good value for the products that they do sell. So they're ultra pasteurized, and what I do is I didn't bring the other, but what I do is I add some flaxseed milk and I add some of the egg whites. So usually what I'll do is either in the morning or at night, I will add a half a container of this, and then I will add some flaxseed, unsweetened flaxseed milk. You could add almond milk if you wanted. And then I will sometimes add cinnamon, some unsweetened cocoa, add some organic stevia, and then I will mix it in the Vitamix and blend it up and drink it. And I know people think, ugh, that sounds disgusting, but it's not, you guys. It makes this drink and you get a really good source of protein. And I often have heard from this that it's like, that's like what Rocky used to do, and I am in no way that person, but my nickname is Ruffy, so and that's more has to do with my last name. So friends that know me well, they call me Ruffy, but no, this is just a good way to get in some protein. So another thing I take on the daily to stay healthy and feel good is apple cider vinegar. And people, I hear so many people say, oh, that's just so gross. I can't drink this stuff. And it's not about whether it tastes good or doesn't taste good. I think what happens is when you want to put good things in your body, I don't think about whether it's good for me or not good for me. I just, or it tastes good or doesn't taste good. I just think, yeah, I need to drink some of that, so I do. And I put this in a small shot glass usually and just drink it like a champ. So you can do the same. You could add it to some hot water. You can take it at night. You can take it in the morning. It's good for digestion. It's good for your skin. And so yeah, this is a great item. Something I take when I want something sweet. So this is an item that I purchase quite often. It's milk chocolate style baking chips, and it is sweetened with stevia. So stevia is that natural plant-based sweetener here. And so these are a good way to get in something sweet in your diet without having to break, just if you're on a good path towards getting your body where you want, if you're staying lean and you're on this path of wanting to reach your goal of wanting to get your body at a certain place, then this is a good way to add in something sweet without breaking your good habits. So you can eat a serving of these, and I think it is only 55 calories. So this, I will say, this is a good way to, I feel like, I love these things, but so I tend to buy them in bags of 3 or 4 at a time, and then I will eat probably 3 or 4 servings a day of these. And this just gives me a good way to, not only get some chocolate in my diet, which is good for you anyways, but then to have something sweet without feeling like I'm eating a bunch of sugar. And this isn't loaded, doesn't have sugar in it. So yeah, you can get these at Market of Choice, you can get these online. And so I tend to just go to Market of Choice and purchase them weekly. So I would highly recommend. The only warning I would say to these is there is some erythritol in these, and so if you tend to really enjoy them, your tummy may not enjoy them. So it is up to you how many you choose to eat. I will just say I warned you, and if you eat too many, your tummy might be sad. So there you go. And then another thing is try to drink water. I mean, water is so important when we're starting to feel groggy and tired, and you know, maybe our body, the scale isn't going down or isn't getting where we want it to. It could be the simple thing of water. I had a client purchase this and buy this for me, and this is a gallon jug, and it just says different things. I think this is on Amazon, and it starts out good morning, and then it ends with well done. It says keep drinking, no excuses. So this is just a fun way to know that you got your gallon of water in for the day. And I know for some that's a lot of water. So I would say start small, like start with something like this. This is a Hydro Flask. This is about 20, I think this is like a 21 ouncer. So this is probably one of the first ones they had. And so just, I mean, if that looks too intimidating, start here, start small, but make sure you're drinking some water. And last but not least, this is not a way to stay healthy, but I'm gonna put this in this video because I noticed, not just with my clients, but with population in general, that alcohol consumption has gone up during this time. So drinking, what good does this do for your body? Nothing. It helps your body, it causes your body to want to store more fat. So alcohol to the body is like a poison. I'm not gonna say I never drink it. I'm going to say that I choose to only drink it maybe 1 to 2 days a week. So that being said, when alcohol is in your body recognizes it as a poison. So it is trying to get rid of that poison before it starts to do other things within your body. So if it's spending that time trying to get that poison from the body, then it's not going to be able to work as efficiently to, you know, help your body burn more fat and help your body lose weight. So it does block your body from losing weight efficiently and effectively. So people who say, you know, it's not that many calories. It's not that many calories, but your body sees it as a poison. And usually what happens is people's choices get your ability to make good choices once you've had 1, 2, 3 drinks. I don't know how many you're drinking, but once you've had those drinks, then it is harder to make good choices after that. And then suddenly you're like, whoa, why did I eat the whole bag of pistachios? Or, you know, why did I, you know, snack on the whole bag of beef jerky? Or, you know, why did I go for something more unhealthy? Why did I eat that whole thing of cake or the ice cream or whatever it is? Because the mind's ability to make good decisions tends to go down when that alcohol is there. So there you go. I will talk more about this. I could go on, but I don't want to, and I want you guys to, I just wanted to give you guys some good ways to add some things into your diet that might help you, you know, get to maintain the size you're at if you're already at a weight you like, or actually begin to get your size to go down with snacks that you can purchase right from your grocery store. So there you have it, Sara Rufener, workouts from your shopping cart. So have a great day, you guys.